What's up everyone, it's Aaron Walsh Fitness, here to talk to you about the top 5 ways to gain muscle quickly.
Or fast, or speedy.
Catch me if you can.
Whatever. Now, no, I'm not here to sell you a magic pill or a secret formula or a workout regimen that only I have based off of studies that came out last week that aren't even provable. I'm here to tell you about 5 fundamental things you can go through that can cultivate a muscle growing atmosphere in the body and just really push your body through new limits. Unfortunately, I'm not in possession of any secret serum like the Captain America stuff. That'd be amazing, but I don't have it, so we'll just have to work hard. Number 1, we have sufficient protein intake. Now notice I said sufficient, which means enough for your body. You know, like people are like, how much protein do I eat? I'm like, well, not too much, not too little. Generally, the guideline I follow is 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Various studies have shown that is more than enough to build muscle in the body. People are like, no, I need 2 to 2.5 grams per pound of body weight. If they can eat that much and stay in the deficit or at maintenance or whatever their caloric needs are, more power to them. But in the end, if you're eating so much protein, some of that's just gonna be burned off for energy instead of being used to build muscle. And remember, carbs and fats have a protein sparing effect, meaning if carbs and fats are in your diet, protein is used more so for building muscle rather than burning the protein for energy. So yeah, I'd say 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is more than enough. Studies have shown it, I've heard experts say it, and it's worked for me, so I believe it'll work for you too. So if this hasn't quite clicked yet, here's some simple math for you. Currently I'm around 184 pounds body weight, okay? So 0.8 times 184 is 147.2 grams of protein. Or 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight would be 184. So I'm looking for between 147.2 to 184 grams of protein per day. Number 2, we have sleep. Sleep is an absolute necessity when trying to build muscle. When you're exercising hard, you know, weight training, whatever kind of training you're doing to build muscle, it's going to fray or tear the muscle fibers, and they have to heal back and grow back stronger. This is done best when you're sleeping. Someone's like, do I need 6, 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep? I tell them, how much can you get? You know, you shouldn't be budgeting your time out to where you're shorting your sleep schedule. See how much you can get, and if it works for you, it works for you. You're an individual body, so there's no like cookie cutter method for anything. You have to see what works for you. I tend to try to go for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night if I can help it. Number 3, we have what's called progressive overload. Very, very simply put, it means you're improving or you're getting stronger. Let's say you're bench pressing 135. You did 8 reps. Well, the next week you did 9 reps or 10 reps, and you're not just like, oh, it's starting to burn. You re-rack the weight. Okay, I feel good with that. No, it's like, I really pushed hard. I pushed out whatever weight it is, whatever kind of lift it is. You're improving, you're getting stronger. You know, when you train hard in the gym, you're tearing your muscle fibers and they're healing back and they're coming back bigger and stronger. Well, those bigger and stronger muscle fibers must now be torn and rebuilt back day after week after month after year. So progressive overload means either you're using the same weight, if you cannot increase the weight yet, the same weight, maybe another rep. Maybe you pushed another one out, another 2 out, and you're training hard. You're pushing past that mental barrier that's like, oh, this is so uncomfortable, stop. You're pushing past that. You're not getting injured. Keep in mind, if you're a newbie, you'll get gains from almost anything, and you can go through the motions and get the form down and then start to progressive overload. But just remember, whether you're getting stronger, performing more reps, if you're the type that likes to perform at a low rep count for 4 to 5 sets, you're adding tiny plates, whatever you have to do to improve and get stronger over time. There are like hundreds or thousands of studies and research and sciencey mumbo jumbo talking about progressive overload, and it's like, only train up to this point, keep 3 reps in the tank. If you're training and you're like, I'm gonna keep 3 reps in the tank, you're gonna go easy on yourself and you probably had 5 to 7 reps in the tank. That's why I like to keep it really simple when I talk to you about progressive overload. You're improving, you're getting stronger, you're performing more. You're always keeping your muscles at a high demand. Once it reaches a point, you're demanding more out of them, if that makes sense. You're not plateauing, you're always growing. And remember, whether you're sprinting or jogging or walking, you're moving forward. Don't get discouraged when it's not going as fast as you'd like it to. Progress is progress, no matter how slow. Number 4, we have stay hydrated. Did you know that your muscles are 75% water? Yeah, like 75% of your bicep or your glute or whatever you're trying to make bigger is water. So don't like brutally dehydrate.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
By just skipping water throughout the whole day, having 1 bottle before bed and going to sleep, you know? And then also, it's not something you have to overdo like protein consumption. People are like, I do 2 gallons a day, 2.5 gallons a day. You know, too much water is a bad thing. As long as you're just consistently sipping throughout the day, chances are you're not dehydrated. Number 5, we have no extreme dieting. Now there's 2 ways of extreme dieting I'm talking about here. The first one I'm talking about is you have a rough estimation of your maintenance calories. Now, why I say rough estimation is who knows to the calorie what their maintenance is. You might be pretty close or have a good idea, but you take that and you're like, I want to put on muscle, gain weight. You know, the scale's not moving. And you add 800 calories, 1,200 calories, 1,500 calories a day on top of your maintenance. You're going to gain weight all right, but a majority of that will not be muscle.
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof.
Okay, you'll have a little bit of muscle, granted, but a majority of that weight will be fat, water, and glycogen. So when you do a cut, first off, if it's an aggressive cut, you might lose some of that muscle that you gained. And then also when you lose the fat, the water, the glycogen that made the muscles look bigger, that kind of fluffed them up some, you're gonna be like, huh, you know, I didn't gain as much as I thought I did. You know, I'm much smaller than I used to be. The other form of extreme dieting we have is when someone's like, I'm going to cut, you know, summer's in 1 month, and they just drop the calories. I tried that when I was first trying to lose weight, and it is no fun. First off, you drop the calories so low, you're probably going to burn muscle as a source of energy. So I would really recommend do not diet one way or the other way in any extremity. Alright, so this has been the top 5 ways to grow muscle fast. I hope you learned something and I hope it benefited you today. Thanks so much for watching. If you disagree with any of these points, instead of using those heavy piglet fingers to like troll in the comments or argue with one another or telling each other that you wish they die, whatever y'all do in YouTube comments, just use them heavy fingers to either like, subscribe, or share the video instead, and that'd be much more beneficial. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.